terrible video. It was about losing my drone right up there on that mountain. I lost signal. It was in between the two mountains when it lost signal, and then it went to the default go home mode, and it just crashed right into it, crashed right into that peak right there. So, I pretty much went into a find my drone mode. I have to find it. You know, it was gonna rain, and of all the days to pick to crash your drone in Arizona, it was the day that it was gonna rain. So, and it did rain that night. It rained. When it rains in Arizona, it fucking rains. I mean, it's biblical. Anyways, I grabbed my camera and basically climbed the mountain. And this camera is very heavy, so it's very hard to hold up the camera in a point where it can see you and your background. Otherwise, it starts sinking down, and then all you get is basically what happened was the camera was either pointing directly at my crotch or directly up my nose, which is not good for. It's not good for video. It's not good for viewing. And then this kept happening. The wind was pretty bad, which it's kind of bad right now, but I'm just gonna soldier on. Or I'm gonna wait. At either rate, I sent it back to DJI. It's back there right now. I probably won't get it back until, I'm gonna guess, February, if that. So no more drone footage, but at least, you know, it was all right. I don't have to pay, you know, $600 for another drone, because those things are expensive, and so they're covered. So that's good. But yeah, lesson learned. Set your return to home height higher than that there mountain. So let's take another shot. Goals. Try to hold up the camera as high as possible when you're doing a video like this, so that they're not looking at your crotch or up your nose. Try to hold it out as far as you can, which with this camera is going to be hard because it's super heavy because of the lens. Shoot back there. Is 30 yards. I have some work to do. I've also realized that I have a sniffing problem on camera. I sniff a lot, which was annoying for me to edit, and I'm sure it's annoying for you to hear. So I'm gonna try to work on that because it just doesn't sound very good, and it's just awful in general. I was kind of sniffly that day, but that's just something that I've learned that I do, so. just as I'm starting to shoot, so that's good. To be fair, it is pretty windy today, so. But those are just variables you have to deal with, so. Incredible scenery though. Take a look. So at any rate, I went up there and I went up there first without the camera and I couldn't find it. And I was actually right up there to the left of, or to the right of that peak. And, you know, I looked down, I didn't see anything. I didn't take the camera up there, but let's get these arrows out of here first. And I didn't take the camera up there, because I don't know why, but I went back down, and then I saw the tracking beacon or whatever on my DJI track it, and I went down to the bottom of that mountain, and I figured out it was back up at the top somewhere on the other side. So I made a complete and total circle around that mountain right there until I finally decided, oh, I need to go back up. That's when I got stuck on that cliff face right there, with a guy shooting right at the bottom. So eventually I made it all the way up to the top there. And then I figured out it was down on the other side. So found it, you saw that footage, but I just wasn't happy with it. It wasn't good. It wasn't good camera work. Yeah, that's really all I had to say about that. But drone's gonna be out of commission for a while. I'll try to use leftover drone footage from like other places and stuff like that. Because I really like drone footage. I really like doing that. It's really good footage, and it's the only thing that I found that really shows you the size of like the surroundings and stuff like that. You can get really cool angles of everything. Let's take 3 more shots here, and then let's move to a different spot that's not so windy. Awful. Not shooting well today. Spot. So yeah, slight recap. So yeah, if you couldn't hear me over the wind, pretty much flew my drone into a mountain, and I spent the entire morning trying to find it, which I eventually did. after I got in the line of fire of some guy coming to shoot an old refrigerator or something like that. So, my legs were really, really sore the next day, and I didn't get to shoot that day, but I got to shoot today, even though it was super windy outside, and it pushed all my arrows around and stuff like that. But today I just kind of worked on my release, having good technique and being disciplined with my grip and things like that. So God, it's just been super windy the last couple of days, and it's been cold. I love the heat and I hate the cold, but I mean, it's like 53 degrees right now, but it feels like 20, maybe 30. I was exaggerating, but it feels like 33 degrees right now with the wind, because it's like 30 miles an hour wind, and I'm in the middle of the mountains, so I mean that wind gets cut down quite a bit. Once you get out in the open, down in the valley, I mean, it is just, it'll rip the screen door right off your house. So yes, it is quite beautiful out here. So in fact, let me show you. Let me show you my view, what I'm looking at right now. It's Middle Finger Rock. Very beautiful scenery. I'm definitely looking forward to the summer, when I can shoot a little bit more. But yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do next. I don't know when I'm going to get my drone back, but I'm going to keep shooting. I'll probably get out here on Sunday and see if I can't shoot a whole bunch. Try to get my groups together and stuff like that. So I had an order of new arrows come in, so I can build those, and hopefully I might get to play around a little bit and shoot out to 100 yards. So that's an update on what happened. So this video, I don't know if this video is going to come out before Christmas or after Christmas, but if it's before Christmas, Merry Christmas to y'all, Happy Holidays, and if it's after Christmas, Happy New Year. Don't get too drunk, don't ruin your lives. I'll see you next time.